We sixth grade teachers are so happy that you have returned back to do today's lesson over benchmark percentages. So, what do you remember about benchmark percentages? Hopefully you can see this. I don't know how to make this maximize this into a bigger space, but imagine that this is a rectangular bar and we shaded none of it. It would be represented by 0%. If we shaded the entire bar, it would be 100% or one whole. Half of it shaded would be 50% or one half. How many halves or 50% go into 100%? Two times. So what's between 0% and 50%? 25% or 1/4. How many groups of 25% go into 100%? Four groups. How many fourths go into one whole? Four groups. So what about 75%? That is between 50% and 100%, or 3/4. We also have 10%. A lot of times you see in mathematics, we break things down into 10%. For example, tip. Whenever I tip a waiter in a restaurant, I always break things down to 10%, and then I find multiples of it, like 20% or something like that. So if you're breaking it down to 10 from 100% to 10%, you divide it into 10 groups. But how many 10% goes into 100%? 10 times. How many tenths go into a one whole? 10 times. And then we also have 1/3, which is 33 and 1/3%. 2/3, which is 66 and 2/3%. As a reminder, there are extra, in here, if after you finish today's quiz, there are extra practice. If you would like to do extra questions, you are more than welcome to. So down here are a list of resources that you can complete at your leisurely. So check for understanding quiz. All right, so the quiz consists of questions carefully designed to help you self-assess your comprehension of the information presented on the topic. There are no due dates. It is 100 points is the maximum points. There are 10 questions, so each question is worth 10 points. There's no time limit, and you get 2 attempts. You will be given 2 attempts, and the highest quiz score will be recorded. If you're unhappy with your first quiz, I would highly recommend you do it again. So let's look at this quiz. I'm not going to go through the entire quiz, but there are 10 questions. Question number 1, what percentage of each diagram is shaded? So we're going to have to see several diagrams. So what percentage of each diagram is shaded? So this is shaded by what percent? You would type in the numerical answer right here. All right, that is our lesson for today.